Good morning, everyone. My name's Dyanketo. I will be speedrunning the Messenger. I have two great co-commentators with me here today. To the right of me, which is probably to the left of you, is Boxmeister.
Oh, wait, hold on.
You can introduce yourself, though.
Yeah.
Don't let me do it.
Boxmeister here, runner of this game and several other games, and just here along for the ride.
And then to... Oh.
Yeah, I'm janglestorm. I also run a variety of other games. I also ran this game, mostly this category that you're going to see here, 8-bit. It's a very fun and short category with lots of cool tech.
Yeah, with that, I think we're ready, right, guys?
Yeah. I'm ready. Hope you, yeah.
Name.
Yeah.
Oh, I know the right name for this.
Yeah, let's go.
There we go.
Yes.
So when I press yes, we are ready to go. That's probably also when time starts. So I'm going to do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Our tale begins.
Yeah, so it begins.
Our voyage always starts in the village. Kind of strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
A village hidden in the leaf. Oh wait, that's the wrong series.
Well, you're partially right, though. It's still about ninjas.
Yeah. Although slightly different ninjas.
Yeah, so this is a game that was released by Sabotage Studios in 2018. It's this Metroidvania-esque platformer that initially starts as a very sort of linear kind of game and then slightly opens up. And this category really focuses on that first part. Yeah, it's called 8-bit for a reason, which you may eventually see. And we're starting off in this village. As you can see, stuff is happening. Suddenly the whole thing is on fire. This is the hero of the West. And you wonder, okay, so why is this game called The Messenger? Well, first of all, there is this message delivery that we have to do. And we have to take this to this top of the mountain, and then stuff will happen, and I have no idea what else. Also, yeah, there's a bit of RNG involved there with how many shards you will get. You can get 0 or 1 or 2 shards, and these time shards are our currency, and we're going to use those for a couple of upgrades as well.
Yeah. Also, one thing this village already shows off is one of the main mechanics. If you strike an enemy or an object whilst in the air, it allows you to jump again, the so-called cloud step. And you'll see it being used basically throughout the entire run. So, Autumn Hills.
Autumn Hills.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so Bugs explained there's some stuff that will be done with cloud steps and such, and what you saw Dyn do there is also a thing that is somewhat more recent. You can do these so-called T-boosts, namely you can hit certain enemies from or things from behind, and if you set it up in the right way, you can actually give yourself a temporary bit of a boost, which it's not necessary to get a really good time. If anything, movement is still very much key, but it does help to optimize things here and there as well.
Yeah, Dyn made sure to have 40 time shards before you enter the shops to be able to buy the first upgrade. And depending on the RNG of what the enemies drop, you either have to collect the ones to the side or can immediately drop down towards the shop. And now, with the new upgrade that he bought, he can actually strike enemies' attacks and cancel them out, and also get a boost off of them. So that allows for a bit more complex platforming here. Do all of these kinds of fun movements.
I'll try and go for it, though. Yes!
Ooh, very nice. Yep. That's so if you land on those spikes, it's not always guaranteed that you get knocked forward. There's a good chance of being knocked back. There's certain pixels, I would say, where you would get knocked forward instead. But yeah, you have to time it a certain way.
Yeah. If he would have been knocked backwards, he would have to have jumped on the platform in order to get across, and then yeah, scary times.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, now we're underwater, and yeah, this is where they do a pretty neat trick where they muffle the sound to create the idea of being underwater, which is a really cool effect.
You also see him use the currents to move about a little bit quicker throughout the water, and he'll take the damage boost here. Faster than waiting for the shuriken to pass.
Yeah, you always have to keep in mind your health, but yeah, if you have enough health, you can at least set up for that. So there's multiple ways that you can do this part. So this is like where you can do a wall jump of sorts, where you sort of boost off the enemy's projectiles in order to get over that spike wall. You have to set it up rather precisely though, but yeah, there's multiple ways of setting that up. And if you don't get it, there's still the alternative of taking the lower route, as you saw there.
Yeah, you can remain airborne for a long time on the screen through the use of Cloud Step.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's definitely something that we'll be seeing later too.
Yep.
In fact, Cloud Step we use to prevent having to go all the way to the right, take the platform, and then wait for the platform to get up there, so we can actually go straight up.
Yep, all vertical.
And that's really the appeal of this category in this game, because you use a lot of platforming tech in order to move quickly from point A to point B.
That's funny. Like you have like the any percent category, which covers the entire game. So this is only part of it, but it does already utilize pretty much all the basics, really. So that's really awesome to see. And I think it makes it a very good speedrun as well, and that you can use all of that very effectively.
Now the wall jumping is also a specific rhythm, because you have a cooldown on the animation, and you can climb really fast if you do it well. Getting some more upgrades, energy, shurikens, and as well as I believe the knockback recovery, if I'm correct.
Yep.
So if we get damaged by an enemy, we can jump again, basically.
Right, so now we have the first boss, this leaf golem. There's going to be a whole series of golems. This is the first one. So what Dyan is trying to do is try and get up there as quickly as possible. Very nice. So, and what Dyan is trying to do there is try to set up for a one cycle, and that can be done by using the shurikens that he just got. So, by throwing those whilst attacking and not having any interruptions whatsoever, it can be done in one cycle.
So now this area is a very lengthy area, lots of traversing through, and we're basically done.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty difficult, but
I blinked. Can you do it again?
Now Catacombs is where good runs go to die, more or less.
Oh yeah, I'm very scared of this area.
This is a tactical part of the run, because you have a lot of spikes, a lot of enemies in your way, and the spikes deal a ton of damage.
They do, yeah.
And everything is cycle-based with how the spikes and those obstacles move. Yeah,
those crushers in this room. So in this room, you basically try to get a good enough crusher cycle that you can make it through there without having to wait. But yeah, as was mentioned, this is a pretty tough section, but there's some really rewarding stuff to be done here speedrun-wise. Also some stuff if you want to go for really fast times that you could do in terms of optimizations, but even without it, it already is a really good showcase for all the stuff you can do.
And there's a lot of small stuff. For example, in the water, if you press down, you go down faster. You have waiting for cycles, specific movement in this screen to dodge the two shurikens. It's rather precise, and he can, if he moves well, then he can make the cycle here. I think that's it.
Yeah, that should be it.
Well done.
That's always a nice cycle to get. Yeah, it's easy enough to get hit by a fireball or something, and or get hit by something else. It's always nice to get that one.
Yeah, Catacomb is a place where a tiny mistake can snowball into a lot of bigger, a high amount of bigger mistakes.
Yep.
It is what I say, runs go to die.
Yeah.
Aptly named Catacombs for a reason, I guess.
Yeah.
They knew.
Yeah, the whole that room also has specific cycles you want to make in order to not have to wait for the crushers. Some specific movement here to pick up the health refill and energy shuriken refill.
Yeah, it's going to be handy for the next couple of rooms because there's a couple of things happening where you might potentially want to damage boost.
Yeah.
So just in case.
Yeah, and energy shurikens allow you to hit things from a distance, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there's the thing here that you can do. It's not easy to do because it's a very tight frame window, but you can do what's called the Dyanketo, where you go into this room and you basically slash...
oh, that's
yeah. Oh, the Wisp Rope is playing nice there.
Classic.
But yeah, you basically go drop down and you slash the projectile of one of those enemies earlier on, and you use that to set up for connecting jump in the next room. And if you get the right frame there, or one of the right frames, you can make a jump and just skip that entire encounter altogether.
I wanted to skip the swing in that room, but the Wisp Rope, you know?
They know.
Yeah, there's a couple of things you can do there. If you have energy shuriken ammo, you can kill the enemy already. You can, if you have enough health, you can damage boost across. Getting through the floor sometimes is also a bit iffy. This room you can take it safe, or if you're really tight, you can actually make the cycle, but it's not
you only
free.
have a couple of frames.
It's not very free.
Yeah, you have to watch carefully though. Like as soon as you make a slight mishap, you can more or less assume that you might not make that crusher, or you have to get very lucky still. But
so coin toss. Are you gonna get good RNG here?
Question is,
I hope Chad has blessed me with some good RNG because we want high rocks this time.
Yeah,
let's go.
Let's go.
This is the best quick kill you can do, because you can use the cloud step to get up to the platform and basically end the fight right here.
Very nice.
Really well done.
Yeah, so high rocks in this ideal because you can just do all those attacks from that top platform, and otherwise I yield.
Chat is indeed blessing you.
I just purposefully let it say I yield there because it's needed for progression. He's a good guy. He yields instead of dies.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing soundtrack here.
Yeah, there's lyrics to this as well. Let's see if I can try and sing them.
I like Chinese food is good for you. I like to eat Chinese food, and Chinese food is yummy too.
If you like me too, you will bring me Chinese food because it is so yummy. Did I mention I like Chinese food?
I like Chinese food, and Chinese food is good for you. I like to eat Chinese food, and Chinese food is yummy too.
Yeah, so those are the actual original lyrics. This soundtrack was composed by Rainbow Dragon. I shouted to him, by the way. Did phenomenal work on this, and these are actually the lyrics for this song, believe it or not. No, no.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, we're here in
back up.
Bamboo Creek. As you can see, there's quite a few more challenges here. There's a couple of really interesting rooms coming up where we try to set up for certain mini sequence breaks as such. And also some more of this. This is also another really good showcase for some of the cloud steps and whatnot.
Clutch.
Oh, we're fine. We're fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
Oh, we're not fine.
Ooh.
Back up, back up.
Yeah, that can be tricky, especially with those spikes.
Oh.
It can be.
I'll try one more time, though.
You got this.
There we go.
Yeah, it's a semi out of bounds trick. This category is no out of bounds.
Yeah.
But that one is allowed.
that one is actually allowed because you can just do it just like that. Okay, so upcoming is the room that's typically referred to as BC11, and this is where we can try and set up this one thing here. I'm gonna see what Dan will do here.
Oh!
Yeah,
so close.
This is also a frequently occurring thing called one tiles. That's like where you try to boost off of this one very small platform, as you saw there, and you try to just do like a wall jump as usual.
Yeah, you can skip a good part of that room with some enemy projectiles or cloud step movement.
Yeah.
Bamboo Creek is all platforming goodness.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This room. Yes! Really well done.
Very nice.
So what we want is at the end of this waterfall screen, we want to have 250 time shards, if I correctly.
Yeah, 250, 255. So
we need to get some extra ones.
Yeah, you may need to. Well,
it's doable.
This might be doable still.
It's doable.
Just gotta get lucky with that. Okay, that's adding up nicely.
You just need to jump a bit more in that room with the shop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but I can only grab 3 there.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
let's...
that's exactly what you need, I think.
Ooh.
That's exactly enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you need 275 shards for the next set of upgrades. So we're gonna buy these two top items and...
calculated.
Absolutely calculated.
Totally not clutch at all.
But yeah, as you can see, you can now use this wingsuit to float in the air, and that will be very handy for this part, because there's a lot of wind currents and a lot of tech that comes with it.
The soundtrack of this Howling Grotto is amazing.
Yeah, this one's so good too.
Oh. That's a little bit later, I think.
Yeah, there's a couple of funny little gimmicks as well. You'll hear one in a short while. Gonna try and point it out. But yeah, you see these guys throwing rocks. So this upcoming room is known as the DK room for a reason. I'm gonna see if Glenn gets this one. It's a bit of a tight one.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Ooh, that was pretty close though. That was so you can actually skip that cycle where you can get in there just before the blade is about to hit you. And yeah, we call it DK skip because Donkey Kong has barrels, and yeah, it's almost got a similar feel really, except it's rocks. So yeah, the movement is really tight, but if you can make that, then it's always nice. It feels very satisfying.
All vertical platforming.
Yep.
Now, the upgrades that DM bought, one of them is going to come into play at the bottom of this room, because we got the underwater boost, and we use that to boost our flying a little bit. Now, if you have shurikens or projectiles, you can actually use Cloud Step to extend that fly and get it be flying across the screens with really high speeds.
Wait, what?
It's what the new Game Plus category actually does.
Yeah, you do tend to do a lot more of those yeets as well in the beginning. It's pretty fun to watch that. Yeah, we're getting close to the end of this part.
Let me just grab a couple more just to be a bit on the safe side.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah, for those who listen to the soundtrack, there's a couple of digitized Hey sound bites, and those were actually recorded by the team at Sabotage Studios themselves. And there's an 8-bit version and another version later on as well, but yeah, it's a fun little touch.
The Golem.
Yeah.
Diane will go for quicker strats here by damage boosting at the start. And we damage the core for 7 and do this 8-1 with the shuriken, so we can get up top quicker by being on the sides at where the airstream is.
Yeah.
Generally, you need 2 of those 2 rounds for this phase.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be tricky because you have to do you want to do a setup for the 7 hits there, and you have to count and mention doing math and all that.
Yeah. So coin toss, left or right?
Right, he's gonna be right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some randomness
okay.
to it.
Still
very nice.
Decent.
Yep. But yeah, so in the second phase, this can go either left or right, and ideally you want to go to like the bottom left side, more or less, so you can get a quicker finish. But yeah, this in any case, knowing what you're doing and playing it safe if you need to, that's always a good thing.
Yeah. Story-wise, they just encountered each other, and apparently we broke his digging golem.
It was a big misunderstanding.
Golem thump in chat, by the way.
Aw, poor guy.
Welshroom Marsh.
Oh boy.
Deceptively difficult. Because it's all about cloud step in this area, because we'll be spending a lot of time in the air gliding around.
Yeah, jumping and flying.
Like true ninjas do. There's a lot of hazards on which you can damage, so... But from here on out, we have a long section with a lot of cloud step boosts.
Yeah, it used to be a known thing that you would only need to hold right the entire time and then just jump at the right moment, so you don't have to turn around a single time. Nowadays, though, there's also you can also T-boost and such, so it's not always a thing that's being done anymore. But yeah,
we use this bird to do a little bit of a skip.
Bird boost.
Otherwise, we have to go right, left, right, and now we can keep going right.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is where we climb a little bit. There's a couple of those rooms.
That jump is also somewhat precise.
Also a fun visual detail, you hear the soundtrack, and if you pay close attention to those mushrooms in the background, they are also singing along to the tune, exactly to the beat. It's a funny little thing to add it there.
Now you see the save point down here, we skip it, we don't need it, but the big risk is if you somehow die, you get reset back a really long way.
Yes!
Yeah.
Nice.
That was a nice one. Yeah, you can use a double shuriken hit there to make that wheel turn so you can instantly go through that door. It's always a nice one. You have to find the right height for that, but it's satisfying.
Oh!
Ooh, close one.
Totally not clutch or anything. Bird.
We paid for the entire seat, but we only need the edge. This room, it's just quicker to damage boost overall. We have a save point right after this. Up top, down low.
Yep.
And we're getting close, somewhat close to the boss of this area.
Yeah, this is another fun one where you got this quicksand and you're trying to jump through that as quickly as possible. There's some stuff you can do with that cycle later on if you get there quickly enough. It is pretty tricky though. It's one of those movement thingies that, just by learning, by just doing it, you learn a little bit about how to do that.
Fingers crossed.
Queen of
Fingers crossed, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that was very nice. Oh, those are very nice. Oh, yep. A couple more hits.
You can only kill her when she's in the middle.
Yeah.
Like this. And since we didn't take any deaths, this cutscene is slightly shorter. Otherwise, your greed demon would appear here as well.
Wait, there's a green demon?
What?
There's a greed demon?
He is a greed demon.
Oh yeah, that green demon was a greed demon. Oh.
I mean, he's a greed demon because we agreed that he'll help you.
Yeah, but so far we haven't needed his help, so we're good. Oh wait, no, wait, I'll take that back. That's the biggest self-jinx I could have imagined.
Don't.
So, last upgrade, last big mechanics upgrade we're gonna get here is the rope dart.
Yep.
And this one is breaks open the gameplay a lot because we can move forward a lot quicker with that.
Yeah, so speedrunners say rope dart everything. That's pretty much what you want to do. You can use that to just pull yourself towards walls and climb walls, and by using jumping and your rope dart at the same time, you can potentially head up walls like extremely quickly. So.
Yeah, a rope dart is amazing.
For sure.
It just literally yeets you across caves and caverns. It allows you to climb faster walls.
Yeah, you can also sometimes launch yourself past certain enemies.
This area is in all intents and purposes a good display of why this item is so overpowered.
Yeah, there was a brief sequence break. You can actually use that stalactite there in order to climb up there a little bit quicker.
No musical notes in this category.
Oh, this is fine. And now I'm not going to make this one. Oh.
Yeah.
Hang on.
That's a nice backup, though. Yeah, because you want to get up here. Also, another small kind of sequence break, sort of.
Cloud stepping, rope darting.
It's the name of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we have to deliver a message quite fast. Second. Okay.
Well, we're getting there. We're getting there.
You can use the top one. There we go.
Yeah, you can. At the very least, you can use this enemies to pull yourself forward a little bit faster, so you can make quick progress. However, there's also the possibility of setting up for a teleport by lining things up a certain way, which kind of looks weird, but it's also kind of launching you a little bit further up to one side of the screen.
Now, one other use of rope dart is that you can use it to keep slashing into an enemy, basically, as this fight demonstrates. Really.
This very much demonstrates what we're going to do with a lot of the upcoming boss fights.
Because usually you have a knockback when you strike an enemy. And we're using the rope dart, we can actually keep on striking the enemy a lot in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, this is so far good RNG. There's a lot of stuff that can happen beneath here. They can do all kinds of various attacks, really, and there's a couple of them that take extra time, which you tend to see quite a bit of normally, but this is a really quick fight.
Wow,
That's a really good fight.
Definitely one of the fastest I've ever had.
That was really good.
I will take that for sure.
Now, The Messenger in itself is a great game regardless of story, but this, you get kicked into the mountains. What game does that?
Yeah.
Later.
It's like, no, we're not going to give you a rope or a ladder. No, we're just going to yeet you up in the sky, and that's how you get to the mountains.
Yeah.
Oh, Glacial Peak.
Yeah, Glacial Peak. Here's where I'm obliged to say shuffle please in chat. For those who know. But yeah, this is a very interesting level, again with lots of cool movement tech. And now I also have ice physics, so it's a little bit of an extra challenge there.
Sometimes it's better to reset the room in order to get...
Yeah, it does reset the cycle. So if you want to go for a certain thing with that requires a specific timing, you can easily do that and just try over again.
Yeah, there's a lot of vertical movement in this stage. And rope dart is bread and butter for basically the rest of the game.
Yeah, so
linear and any percent make a lot of use of rope dart to do stuff.
Yeah, since a lot of this stage is vertical, it also really showcases the rope dart climbing quite well too.
Nice.
There's quite a few things you can do with those lantern hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're basically just flying around at this point.
Yeah.
Literally.
We're flying.
Yeah. And so far so good.
Yeah, this mysterious guy.
I believe you named him Darla.
Yeah, I can't pronounce his name, so I named him Darla. It's just... I don't know.
Yeah. Darla.
Yeah, that's now his name.
Yeah.
Here you can also do a lot of skips instead of waiting for these rising lanterns.
Okay, hang on.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, there can be a tough room still.
Yeah. All class.
Yeah, that room is fun because all floating platforms.
Crumbling platforms.
That too, yeah.
And we're at the top.
There we go.
Yeah, we needed to bring this message to the top of the tower. That was told to us in the game, by the way.
Yeah,
that we graciously skipped.
So we heard.
Yeah.
The
And now
scroll.
the messenger comes forth to bring the scroll into the prophet. That's a flair for drama. But,
We must fulfill our prophecy. We have brought the message to the top of the mountain to bring forth the Tower of Time.
and then he gets interrupted by others and be upset about it.
And the shopkeeper is right there, and they're like, I can't believe this.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
Oh my gosh.
I have to get ready to do the thing.
Yeah.
The thing.
The thing.
The thing!
Tower of Time.
Tower of Time.
Tower of Tears.
Tower of Tears. Tower of Time loss.
The pain.
Yeah, a lot of stuff can happen in this. If this is the place where you can be on a really good pace and still have things happen here where suddenly you may lose it all. But it's a challenging area, that's for sure.
Maybe a good time for donations, actually.
Yeah.
Yes, as you're making your way up this tower, there's a donation from Mies LWD saying, "Platform is not my type of cookie, but this game has taken me. What an awesome showcase. I want to learn this on my PS5. Cheers to the runner and his co-commentators."
Thank you, Mies.
Thank you.
And if we have some more time, I'd like to remind everyone that we're raising money for Mind, which is a nationwide organization committed to prevent mental health issues. Mind strives to provide support to individuals and families facing mental health challenges. All of your donations will go to Mind.
Yeah, so what Diane did there is skipping, flipping this. Oh, that is awful
Cruel.
placement.
This room
placement.
can be constantly cruel, really.
Yeah, the whiz ropes from earlier had their revenge again.
Oh, nice.
That's a nice little trick there called Levy Skip. You can jump past that laser.
Oh, my brain just went, nope.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's a nice one, though. That's a really nice one. This room can be... You can do this really quickly, but it also involves this thing that you could try and go for. So if you jump and slash whilst being attached to a wall, you can actually set up for an earlier slash, which makes you able to, like, say, hit crystals earlier.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I am just happy it went okay.
Yeah.
I had the health.
You have the health.
Yeah.
Let's
That's
just
the most important thing.
take it very slowly from here.
Yeah.
Oh, look, safety save. Oh, that seems like a good idea.
This is a very good safety, yeah.
Yeah. Because it's really easy. One small mistake is really enough right here, especially with crushers. Snowballs so quickly out of control.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. I think that room just there I still find pretty scary. I'm always glad when I'm past that.
This next room, if you had an energy shuriken, you can trigger it all the way to the left, but
yeah,
the
eyeballs.
The thing ate your shuriken.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, we can't turn a blind eye to that.
So there's also a really difficult trick that you can do there with a damage boost.
There's multiple actually. One of the more common ones is called Dos Ojos, where you use the eyeballs to kind of do damage boosting so you don't get hit by the lasers, because those do a lot of damage. But yeah.
So a little skip coming up here.
Yeah, I was actually mentioning the jumping and slashing thing where you're attached to a wall. This is basically what you can do. So if you time your slash a little bit earlier, you can actually set for different, get there, and you can hit that crystal instead.
So, coming up on the final boss for this category.
Yep.
You got this.
You got this.
I'm a little nervous though.
So, time to do the thing, actually.
The thing.
We're going to do the thing. And this is the thing.
Yeah.
How do I explain this? I think it's better explained in a DLC. But
Hey,
we're doing the thing though. We're challenging the thing, I guess then.
Yeah.
And Rope Dart is your friend here, actually.
Yep. So
Once
this
again.
Yeah. So this is the arcane golem. Normally, there's quite a few quite a few attacks that you would see here, but we're gonna stay airborne for the entire duration, and we do these rope dart slashes. And as you can see, we can somehow skip all the projectiles as well. So that's pretty neat.
Yeah, you have invulnerability when you're in a rope dart. So
Yeah.
that helps a lot with the strategy for a lot of bosses, actually.
Yes!
And it's time, by
Nice.
the way.
Time. This is a really good one, actually.
That was
This is
That was good.
without the load times. This is a PB.
PB.
Yeah.
This is a PB, ladies and gentlemen. Yes!
Nice.
Which means I now have to do linear.
Ah.
I
Oh.
said I would.
Future goals.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is 8-bit no out of bounds. I'm really happy with this, actually. I did not expect to PB during the marathon. But yeah, I hope I could show everybody the love everybody has for this game. I mean, we have Chinese food. There's a couple of tricks here.
It's
These runners
fantastic
both
game.
are quite excellent at the game too. So yeah,
Go play this.
go play.
Yeah. Amazing game. And the developers are amazing people, really. And they have a new game coming out at the end of this month, actually.
Yep.
Sea of Stars.
Yeah.
Yep.
Be sure to check that out.
But yeah, I'd like to thank BSG for having me, for showing and showcasing and displaying this amazing game. There's just one thing I'm very familiar with. It's called the hat, and I tried to get the hat, but instead I will just hat myself with this.
This is about as good as I'm gonna get with this.
Yeah.
We're gonna hat like this.
Like that? Yeah. Okay, it'll do. There you go. Out.
Yeah.
Yep.
With that being said, I want to thank you for your amazing run. Do you have any other shout-outs you'd like to do?
Not really. Just thank my wife for supporting me, and Messenger community for being around. They're a great community to have around. Even when you're not familiar with them, they just come in your chat and they be like, "Oh, do you need any help?" or point things out if you need them. They're really loving and gentle community. Really.
Yep, for sure.
That's wonderful. In that case, Dyanketo, thank you for your amazing run. Next up will be the WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Game Showcase Any% run by Boxmeister and Clover. So look forward to that.